In a perceptive piece published in Mundo Deportivo, Fernando Polo claims that former Barcelona player Luis Suarez was instrumental in the team's attempts to hold on to star defender Ronald Araujo in the face of interest from other teams. Araujo and Suarez have a good relationship, which has been very helpful for the player throughout a difficult period. Araujo has encountered numerous challenges in the last few months, such as attention from Bayern Munich, an expensive red card against PSG, an altercation with colleague Ilkay Gundogan, worries over his contract renewal, and an injury sustained during the Copa America that necessitated surgery in late July. The source notes that Suarez remained by Araujo's side during this time, and Barcelona was aware of their close relationship. Because of their strong bond, the club sometimes asked Suarez to give updates on Araujo's status. Suarez once forewarned Barcelona that Bayern Munich's offer constituted a serious danger. Araujo was more motivated by his ambition to compete for important trophies than by the financial side, but it was still attractive. Barcelona responded by speaking with Araujo's representatives and stating their intention to extend his contract if they could work together on a successful project. But months later, Araujo had still not responded clearly, in spite of these efforts. Suarez was approached once again by the club. After considering his suggestions and conducting additional research, Barcelona started to worry that Araujo might not have gotten all the information about the club's offer. President Joan Laporta decided to take decisive action in response to this. Laporta had a conversation with the defender in person during the launch of a documentary on Araujo that was produced by Barca in March. He described the short and medium-term idea and the offer Deco had made to Araujo's representatives. Later that month, Laporta made it known that Araujo was crucial to the club's future plans, but he also admitted that there had been a communication breakdown throughout the talks. This communication distortion was fixed as a result of Suarez's intervention, and Laporta thanked the Uruguayan striker for his vital part in the affair. Second news is that if their contracts are not renewed, FC Barcelona will be losing some key players in the defense and midfield in the upcoming years. This is the situation with Íñigo Martínez, whose contract expires in 2025 and who is emerging as the new captain of the Blaugrana defense following the injuries to Andreas Christensen and Ronald Araujo. Eric Garcia, Ronald Araujo, and Andreas Christensen all have contracts that expire in 2026. Frenkie de Jong's midfield deal expires in 2026 as well. Barcelona has made it clear that all of these players will either have their contracts renewed or be included to the transfer list. But the Catalans will also be trying to strengthen these positions, therefore they'll be spending as little money as possible on some experienced players. Barcelona has two primary targets in mind that fit this description, as Mundo Deportivo has learned. Jonathan Tah, defender for Bayer Leverkusen, is one of the Blaugrana's favorite players on defense. Pini Zahavi, who is well liked by Barcelona president Joan Laporta, is the German delegate. At the end of this season, the defender's contract with Bayer Leverkusen expires, and he is not in the mood to extend it. The last few days of the just-ended summer transfer market saw attempts by Tah and Zahavi to finalize a move for the defender, but they were unsuccessful. Leverkusen did not approve of Bayern Munich's interest in signing him because they did not want to bolster a direct rival. After Christensen's injury, Barcelona also made an attempt to sign him, but they lacked the funds to make a bid. The Catalans now hope to sign him as a free agent in 2025, however, they may have to contend with competition from other major league teams. Joshua Kimmich, who Flick has previously worked with at Bayern Munich and the German national team, is his top choice for the midfield position. He is trusted by the new Barcelona coach, who thinks he can play right back and pivot as well. In spite of Bayern's best efforts, he is not prepared to extend his contract, which also expires next year. Real Madrid and other teams may compete with Barcelona for his signature, but the Catalan club's already existing Flick may offer them an advantage in this deal.